All right, so I've got an interesting video today. I was thinking about some different challenges and stuff that I could do. With some of the discs that I have you wouldn't call them very conventional. So I figured why not try to do an entire round where I'm throwing what you would call like a weird disc, a weird frisbee, or just something throwing wise, or just slightly different from like your normal disc golf disc. You've got some of them that are completely different, and then some that just I think will be fun. So we're out here at the Tennessee Tech course. We're gonna play 9 holes. It is kind of windy out here, so we'll see how that does, because there's some of them that definitely will not do the wind very well. Okay, so for hole 1, its kind of reason for being here is because of its shape currently. I found this about a year ago in the winter out at Cane Creek. It was submerged in one of the creeks, and it's a Blizzard Boss that has like been super puddle topped, and it's bent weird. And for the life of me, I don't remember how this thing flies. I threw it once. I think it is actually a little bit more stable than you would think. Pretty cold, so I'm gonna try not to rip my hands off when I do this throw. It's the first throw of the day. This thing is also 155 grams, so. Oh yeah, it is stable. Oh, whoa. Oh, and it just kind of stopped right where it was. All right, that hurt. All right, honestly, this actually flew pretty normal, at least what I was expecting for a super lightweight Blizzard Boss, though not very powerful. So let's put this up here. It doesn't seem to have a lot of glide though. It fell out of the sky so quickly. That wasn't even the disc's fault. I just pulled that right. There we go. Man, if that sun can stay out, that'd be great. We're gonna go with a disc you may have heard of before. It's from a company called Doomsday. It is the Bunker Buster. This thing is 195 grams, which makes it not PDGA legal. They say I think it's like a 7-speed, at least based on the rim itself. It feels so weird to throw this thing because of the small rim, but how large it is. That's flippy. That's weird. It almost looked like it put the nose up on its own. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but that was weird. All right, gotta do this before my camera falls over. It's really windy out here. I guess like that. That'll work great. All right, on hole 3, we're gonna go with the Extraterrestrial 2 from Trash Panda. I believe they came up with the idea that it's one side is supposed to be around 14, or sorry, one side is supposed to be around a kind of 12 to 14. The other side is supposed to be around 7 speed. So we're in a long hole here, which means, you know, I'm gonna throw something long. So I'm gonna throw probably the thicker side of this. I mean, I wouldn't call that super stable. Got here, basket's just on the other side of this little hill. I'm now gonna throw this kind of more on the 7-speed side on the forehand, just to get it down over that hill. Look at it wobble back and forth, that is wild. Ooh. Caught some wind there. Way too high. All right, here on hole 4, normally this is where I want to throw something flippy, but I don't think I have anything like that. So instead of flippy, I'm just going to throw floppy. We're going to throw the Elevation Gecko. But as you can see, very soft, gummy. You can do pretty much anything with it. I'm just going to try and backhand this on a flex line, try to get up there as high as I can. If I can get to the top of the hill, that'd be amazing. I didn't flex it at all. That was just completely flat. We got to the top of the hill though, so can't complain about that. Yeah, we got up here pretty good. I guess we'll just follow the theme of the round so far, and every upshot has been a forehand, so we'll just keep doing that. Drop a lot. And a bounce back towards the basket. That's not something you see every day. Okay, so putting with this thing is really weird because you see, when you hold it, it droops. So you've got to like, make sure to put enough spin on it that it doesn't want to flop. Oh, there we go. Okay, so here's where we kind of screwed up. I forgot there's still like 3 long holes in this course. For some reason my brain was only thinking about 6 and 7. So now I have a bunch of discs that I have no clue how far I can actually get them to play these last few holes with. So, hole 5 here, we're gonna throw a Berg. Now yes, you know, the Berg is, in the terms of everything else we've thrown, it's probably the most normal out of all of them. But in terms of like just disc golf in general, this is still a very strange disc and has its own little mindset to how you throw it and use it. So, it's also a glow Berg, so that's gotta be something, right? Be a Berg and come back. Did I just go through those power lines? It's definitely a Berg. It got to the end of its power and just fell. I think I just went through those power lines. That's so cool. I think we'll just do a normal Berg approach, which is the most fun, which means you just throw it really hard, let it fall right out of the sky up there next to the basket. Drop. Wow, it really did just drop. The Berg just caught air and actually had glide. That's not supposed to happen. There we go. Just gotta put more spin on it. All right, here on hole 6, we're gonna throw, this is sort of like that Gecko, but this is the first one of those. This is a Blowfly from DGA Discs. So technically I do have another putter. 2202 is the numbers. It kind of flies like that. So I'm just gonna try and backhand turn over with this. Fade. That is so far back in the woods. That took forever for it to make a sound. Oh gosh. I don't know if you guys can see it from here already, but it just held that line, I think, until it hit the ground. I've never been this far back here on this hole. That'll work. Another one, very nice, mellow chain sound. Hole 7, just straight up on top of the hill. I got 3 discs left. I'm gonna go with the Makani because the last 2 discs I really want. One of them is just a surprise. I'd say it's a really big surprise for the very last hole. And then the other one that I bought, I just want to be able to have a nice open fairway to throw it. So I'm kind of stuck with throwing this Makani by Innova. 27 -20 is what at least Innova says it is. It's just a catch disc. So we'll see how far I can get this up here without burning it over. That'd be great. Or I can throw it into the other fairway. Wow, that's, All right, I threw that, grip locked it right over the trees. I think it actually made it up there, so we'll see what we've got. All right, we got right here. Just gonna try this little frisbee toss up to the basket. Or I can pull it right again. That's a weird habit. So glidey. For hole 8, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen these kind of discs before. It's made by Aerobie. It's called the Sprint. It's a nice circle disc. I have no clue how to throw this fly out of. So let's see what we can do. I have no clue how hard to even throw this either. Not that hard. Okay, so this, I would say this thing does not handle torque very well. So I guess from here, do we try to throw a forehand over? Do we throw a thumber? Is this called a thumber? Let's try a thumber. Oh, okay, that's an interesting flight. Oh boy, I have no clue where that just went. I've checked the video for that one because I completely lost that one's location. Okay, so bad news. I have no clue where it is. The video didn't really show me. I'm sure it's probably clear as day once I actually edit it, but I think it's over here somewhere. Oh, I found it. Okay, I think this is definitely supposed to be thrown on a forehand because I just threw that and it drifted right, which is what it said it would do. It'll drift to the right on a forehand like it did that last time. So that's what we're gonna do here. Oh, I'll put it in the woods. Huh, a little more power. Sure, that'll work. We're like barely up there. How do you putt with one of these? Like, do you have to like do that? Get in. Oh, if that had been the like one putt that I made today, I don't know, it would have been nice, but it probably would have hurt my feelings a little bit. Oh, it's even a softer chain sound. So nice. All right, one hole left, one disc left. Let's see what happens. Okay, so for this last hole, like I said, I have a bit of a big surprise. This is made by a company called Wicked Big. Name is fitting. And from what I was able to find when I actually did some like research on this thing, it's proper plastic. You can hear that. This was made for a game that they sold these for, Dodge Disc. Basically, instead of dodgeball, you used this freaking Frisbee and you would throw it at people. Now, they still make it, but apparently they've now made them out of foam and styrofoam because, you know, that's smarter. I could not imagine getting this chucked at you. It just wants to roll. Okay, so do we try a forehand here? I have no clue. Let's try it. Still wants to roll. That thing is sick, cuts over immediately, or it falls over immediately, even in a roll. We'll try a forehand again. Actually, no, we'll backhand, and we'll actually throw this one very light, like you would a Frisbee. Still have no clue how to actually hold this. Curl back. Okay, that'll work. So we've got a putt. I'm not even keeping score really. I might in the video, but. No, sit down. We'll get there. Gosh. All right, well, hope you guys enjoyed that video. I certainly did. I love doing challenges and stuff like that. Get you out of the mindset of, oh, I've got to play good and score good. Just get you into the mindset of just having fun. I definitely want to do more challenges like this. If you guys have ideas for more challenges, please let me know. I'd love to hear them. Please subscribe down below, hit the like button if you liked the video, and then hit the bell, that way you know when I do post new videos. We got some more videos planned. I want to try and do a lot more now that we're in the winter time. I have more time because we're off on winter break. So yeah, you should be seeing some new stuff here soon. I'll see you guys in the next video.